Now on CoastTV News.
Increased investigations with a shooting and bomb threat. We'll tell you about the busy weekend stretch for Milford Police. Property changes considered, the request being made in Dewey Beach, and we'll take a look at where these could occur.
This is CoastTV News Midday.
Good morning, and thank you for joining us. I'm Matt Pensick, and welcome to CoastTV News Midday. Still some clouds to deal with, maybe a patch of blue skies out there. There we go, as we get a live look at Milford. And our First Alert meteorologist, Bob Trihey, joins us now with a look at First Alert weather. Good morning, Bob.
Good morning, Matt. Good morning, Del Mar. But, the farther north you go, the more in the way of blue skies you will see. On the visible satellite picture, you see more black farther north into northern Sussex County. That indicates some blue skies, while farther south, it is a lot of cloud cover. So we're seeing the breaks in the clouds from D.C. back to Philly. And I think eventually some of that blue sky will get in here. But we're still in this chilly northwesterly flow. We're seeing gusty winds as well, and temperatures pretty much stuck into the 40s. 42 in Redden right now, Del Mar 42, 44 in Salisbury, Lewis and Rehoboth at 41. And the winds are pretty gusty out of the northwest, around 10 to 20 miles per hour. And they're gusting, well, up to 30 Indian River Inlet, 23 in Georgetown, 22 in Millsboro, so it feels like 30s out there. It really is pretty blustery and chilly, so it'll be cloudy through the afternoon. By 2:30, I think we're only into the low to mid-40s for highs. That's it, as we keep it cloudy into the evening hours with some breaks in the overcast. And I think as we go into the afternoon, more in the way of sun, we'll clear it out this evening, and it gets pretty cold. In fact, much of the week is chilly, and no major storms on the horizon. I'll have much more in your forecast coming up in just a bit.
Well, this morning, police in Milford still attempting to gather more information about a bomb threat Sunday afternoon. This was at the Walmart off of Route 113. According to police, after 4:40 p.m., officers worked to evacuate the building as a precaution. A search revealed there was no bomb, and at approximately 7:30 Sunday night, the building was declared safe. We're going to stay in Milford, and another scary situation. Milford police are continuing the search for the suspect involved with a shooting Saturday night. According to police, this happened in the 200 block of North Street at just after 7 p.m. A 28-year-old man was treated at Bay Health Sussex campus with non-life-threatening injuries from a gunshot wound. I reached out to Milford police this morning and still awaiting an update for additional information. Police in Seaford, they're dealing with a different situation there. They're reporting a troubling spike in car thefts, including one car stolen, and it was later found on fire. The department says a majority of the targeted vehicles they're dealing with are Kia models. Police urge people to lock their vehicles, avoid leaving valuables inside, park in well-lit areas, and also consider using security devices like alarms or tracking systems. Happening today in Dewey Beach, the request for expansion of buildings and some changes for homes. The Dewey Beach Board of Adjustment will hold public hearings at the life-saving station on Dagsworthy Avenue. Now, there are several properties being reviewed, including the Bay Resort and homes on Dickinson, Bayard, and McKinley Avenues. This meeting is set to start at 6 p.m. Well, it appears that Iran-backed militants continue to ignore President Biden's don't demand when it comes to attacking the U.S. military. And as NBC's Keir Simmons shows us, it was after a drone strike killed 3 American soldiers near the Jordan-Syria border yesterday.
Hey there, good day to you. The president vowing to respond to the first U.S. military fatalities from hostile fire since the war in Gaza began. President Biden describing it as a tough day. The 3 were killed at a base here in Jordan. 34 were injured, 8 evacuated for higher level care. A group backed by Iran is being blamed for the attack, but today Iran attempting to distance itself from the attack, saying it does not send orders to its proxies. National Security Council spokesman John Kirby telling Today they are looking at options while saying the US does not want a war with Iran. Still, some Republicans are saying it is now time for strikes inside Iran, saying a stronger message needs to be sent, while allies of the US in this region warning of further instability.
That was NBC's Keir Simmons reporting, and this is the first time U.S. troops have died at enemy hands in that region since the war in Gaza started. The record number of illegal migrants surging across the U.S. southern border since President Biden took office has led House Republicans to move forward with articles of impeachment against Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas. It comes after the House Homeland Security Committee launched an inquiry against Mayorkas over the current state of illegal immigration in the U.S. The first article alleges the secretary displayed a willful and systemic refusal to comply with the law. The second article argues that he breached public trust by having knowingly made false statements and knowingly obstructed lawful oversight of the Department of Homeland Security. The committee will consider the articles on Tuesday. Coming up, rough day for the Ravens quarterback. Bleak day in Baltimore as the Ravens miss out on a chance to go to the Super Bowl. CoastTV News Midday returns after this.
With all the choices of services around Delmarva, where do you even begin? Trust experts of various fields, including Kitchen Concepts Plus, Chesapeake Eye Center, Apple Discount Drugs, FLC Energy, Spicer Brothers Construction, Mattress Peddlers, Homewell Care Services, Robinson's Jewelry and Coin Shop, Delmarva Acupuncture and Wellness Center, Mast Audiology Services, Riptide Restoration, Active Pest Solutions, Delmarva Dave, and Buchanan Subaru. Visit DelmarvaExperts.com for various local professionals offering the best of Delmarva. Delmarva Experts, local experts right where you need them.
From inside Iran, from Israel, from Florida, from Lewiston, Maine. Part of our continued reporting. This is what a country at war looks like. Women, children. What is it like? Countless neighborhoods across the region that look just like this. Everybody good? What's the it took for all this damage to occur?
Take the DSN app with you wherever you go and never miss a game from your favorite local team. Whether you're on the road, stuck at the office, or out with friends and family, the DSN app notifies you when your team is on live, so you can watch the game as it happens or watch videos on demand. Keep up with local sports all from one app. From your mobile device to Fire Stick, Roku, and Apple TV, download the DSN app today. Driven by Preston Automotive Group.
Welcome to the ride home on Coast Country 103.9 and 106.3. First rule of the ride home, we definitely talk about the ride home. In fact, tell all your friends. Second rule of the ride home, we have fun. Top 10 Tuesday, Would You Rather Wednesday, and every day you pick the songs on the high five. And the third rule of the ride home, we don't take ourselves too seriously. You've got enough to stress about. So let me handle the ride home, weekdays from 3 to 7 on Coast Country 103.9 and 106.3.
On the Jennifer Hudson Show. Inspiring stories. I can do it! That's right! The biggest stars.
I love Jennifer.
Monday at 2 on Coast TV.
Well, in a big move towards improving their water infrastructure, property owners of Milton voted in favor of some big upgrades. Actually, the borrowing of money that could lead to those upgrades. The town is replacing water mains on several streets. Chandler Street Water Treatment Center will also get some upgrades. And additionally, a new water tower will be placed on Federal Street. According to the town, the project's total $6.2 million, financed through the state of Delaware's Drinking Water State Revolving Fund at an interest rate of 2%. Well, attention Delaware seniors, the deadline for the senior school property tax credit is April 30th. So if you are over the age of 65 and own your own home, you could get up to $500 off your school property taxes. This is for your main home only. Well, it is the agony of defeat in 2023. The Ravens ruled the regular season, but in Sunday's AFC Championship game, it was a less than stellar effort by Lamar Jackson. It led to a loss to the Kansas City Chiefs. Twice in the second half, the Ravens had turnovers in the end zone. The season ends shy of the Super Bowl, so it will be the Chiefs defending their title against the San Francisco 49ers.
Those pesky turnovers will get you every time. We're looking at a lot of clouds right now in our Tyndall's Casual Furniture Cam. It's chilly and breezy in Laurel. Looking for blue skies, seeing some sun hitting the ground. So we will see some peaks of blue. We're looking at a very chilly week ahead. I'll track a couple of brushes with storms on Futurecast and let you know how the weekend is shaping up after the break on Coast TV News Midday.
Shower Glass. Our name says it all. We provide the best custom shower glass on the shore in a fraction of the time, and our reviews prove it.
Shower Glass delivers the best fit, finish, and fastest service.
Reliable scheduling, competitive pricing, the best in the business.
They're the only one we call for shower glass.
Frameless beauty with speed, accuracy, and lifetime warranties. Shower Glass. It's all we do. Visit showerglassdoors.net to schedule your free consultation.
Your RV and manufactured housing parts superstore is Brass Sales in Felton, the area's largest selection for all your RV, manufactured housing, and trailering needs, plus thousands of parts and supplies for do-it-yourselfers. Brass Sales makes it easy to get the accessories and supplies you need: doors and windows, HVAC, tubs and showers, plus faucets, fittings, and repair items. In Eastern Sussex County, shop for even more at Beach Mobile Home and RV Supply. Brass Sales, setting the standard since 1950.
At Draper Media, we offer more than TV and radio advertising. We reach your customers wherever they are, at the gas pump, in bars and restaurants, driving around Delmarva, in a taxi or rideshare at the beach, on social media, or searching for products and services, checking their email, and listening to podcasts or streaming video. Let our team build a plan that best fits your business. Email Frank Hamilton today.
It's Wheel Around the World. This week, we're celebrating Wheel everywhere. Mexico.
Germany. Wow. They're having so much fun.
I know. Pick up the $1 million win.
Monday at 7 on Coast TV.
The semifinals of Champions Wildcard.
9 champions will be whittled down to 3 finalists.
Who will take it all?
$100,000.
Up for grabs?
Spot in the upcoming Tournament of Champions.
Monday at 7:30 on Coast TV.
Welcome to the ride home on Coast Country 103.9 and 106.3. First rule of the ride home, we definitely talk about the ride home. In fact, tell all your friends. Second rule of the ride home, we have fun. Top 10 Tuesday, Would You Rather Wednesday, and every day you pick the songs on the high five. And the third rule of the ride home, we don't take ourselves too seriously. You've got enough to stress about. So let me handle the ride home, weekdays from 3 to 7 on Coast Country 103.9 and 106.3.
It is a blustery and cold start to our work week. So much for that gorgeous day we had on Friday with temperatures in the 70s. Wanted to take a boat out on that day and enjoy the great outdoors. Not so much today. Look at Delaware Bay. Whitecaps, 41 in Lewis. Winds are howling. Burr, winter is back. We are seeing some breaks of blue on our Tunnel and Razor camp, so that is good. I think we will see some sunshine, but awfully chilly. Make sure you scan the QR code right there and get your phone in camera mode. That will get you to the Coast TV weather app. 5-day temperature trend. Average high is 45. We're right there today, so it's much colder than it has been, but this is where we should be to round out the month of January. 44 Tuesday, 46 Wednesday, and then we're moving into February on Thursday, 51, a little warmer than 50 on Friday. Groundhog Day. Clouds and radar right now. We are looking at mostly cloudy skies on our visible satellite picture. The more black you see, that is some peaks of blue we're seeing along Highway 9 and points north, but farther south, we're still in the clouds. We're in this pesky northwest flow that is kind of cold, a little unsettled. We had drizzle this morning, but we are seeing some peaks of blue in this overcast. So we'll see that throughout the afternoon. A little bit of rain and snow off to our north and east as we have these troughs swinging through this system and this northwest flow, and that's what's giving us the really cold air. 42 in Georgetown and Millsboro, 43 in Milton, 42 in Delmar, Lewis at 41, so we'll only creep up a few more degrees as we've got a pretty stiff northwest wind around 10 to 20 miles per hour, and it's gusting up to 28 Indian River Inlet, 22 in Greenwood, 23 in Georgetown, so that feels like temperature is in the 30s. You want to bundle up heading out. And with this northwest flow, coastal flood advisory until 2 o'clock for Sussex County. Inland Bay areas could get a little inundation, maybe up to about a half a foot. And as we go into the afternoon, it's still remaining breezy out of the northwest. west. Lots of clouds, around 45 in Millsboro, 43 in Seaford, 41 in Bethany Beach. Still a little cloudy early on this evening, and then the skies do start to clear overnight by midnight, mid-30s, and it'll be cold by early Tuesday, upper 20s and lower 30s, and maybe a little frosty as well. And then as we go through the morning hours, we're looking at sunshine, then clouds increasing into the afternoon, and another chilly day with highs into the 40s. We're looking at those gusty northerly winds for today. They'll start to back off as we go through the overnight and into Tuesday morning. They'll start to switch to the east and become calm. And here's Futurecast. Now, we've got a couple of systems. We have one Clipper system that will drop to our south and west as we go into your Wednesday morning, maybe clipping us with some rain showers, the heavier activity off to our south. And another system on Friday could bring us a few more showers, but really nothing major on the horizon as far as storms go. 45 this afternoon, mostly cloudy, breezy, and chilly. 29, mostly clear and cold tonight, then 44 on Tuesday. So another chilly day. Paul Davis 7-day forecast. Cloudy Wednesday, maybe a few showers. 46, 51 on Thursday with sunshine. Then another chance of showers on Friday. And Matt, this is not deceiving your eyes here. This is sunshine icons into the weekend with lower 40. So it looks dry, but it will be cold. At least we're looking at the potential for a sunny weekend.
Yeah, I feel like it's first in a while, Bob, you've been able to say dry weekend, so we'll go with that. And for more weather updates, make sure to pull out your phones and scan the QR code for our First Alert Weather app. You can download the app for free to get all the weather updates you need. Coming up, Paradise Peril, the crime spike in a tropical vacation destination that's causing action by the U.S. Coast TV News Middays back in a moment.
Here at Buchanan Subaru, our salespeople don't work off of commission. Customer satisfaction and their family safety will always be our top priority. In fact, I'm so confident in my team that if you become our customer, I'll even give you my own personal cell phone number. Head on over to buchanansubaru.com. Check out this month's car, truck, and trailer specials and sales happening in our service department. Then give us a call or just stop in. Better service, better deals, Buchanan Subaru.
At Coast Country, we're more than just music. We're a part of Delmarva's heart. Every month, Coast Country Cares, together with Spicer Brothers, steps up to serve our community. We're here helping local organizations and supporting our neighbors all year round. Join us in making a difference. Stay tuned to learn where we'll be next or visit coastcountry.com to see how you can be a part of our mission. Coast Country Cares, brought to you by Spicer Brothers, because we are Delmarva proud.
From inside Iran, from Israel, from Florida, from Lewiston, Maine, part of our continued reporting. This is what a country at war looks like. Women, children. What is it like? Countless neighborhoods across the region that look just like this. Think we're all safe? Everybody good? What's the threat it took for all this damage to occur?
It's Wheel Around the World. This week, we're celebrating Wheel everywhere. Mexico.
Germany. Wow. They're having so much fun.
I know. Pick up the $1 million win.
Monday at 7 on Coast TV.
The semifinals of Champions Wildcard.
9 champions will be whittled down to 3 finalists.
Who will take it all?
$100,000.
Up for grabs?
Spot in the upcoming Tournament of Champions.
Monday at 7:30 on Coast TV.
Weather shapes our lives. At Coast TV, our First Alert weather team is always at work, ensuring you have the information you need.
So we're looking forward to begin to make its way towards Fenwick Island pretty quickly here.
Because we know how much weather matters to our coastal community.
Make sure you take cover from these storms.
Our promise is to guide, inform, and protect.
Make sure you are remaining weather aware tomorrow.
Weather coverage that prioritizes you. Coast TV and the First Alert weather team. Your safety, our commitment.
Well, you might want to think twice if you were planning a tropical getaway to the Bahamas. The U.S. State Department is warning would-be travelers to the island nation about a spike in crime. State Department issued the Level 2 travel advisory on Friday, just days after the U.S. Embassy in Nassau posted a security alert. And according to the embassy, there have been 18 murders in Nassau since the beginning of the year. Some took place in broad daylight. The alert cites retaliatory gang violence as the main motive for the murders. It's that time of year, tax season, starting today. The Internal Revenue Service will start accepting and processing 2023 federal income tax returns. The deadline for filing for most people is April 15th, but people who miss that deadline will likely face a hefty penalty unless they ask for an extension. JetBlue Airways might be backing out of a deal to acquire Spirit Airlines. Friday, JetBlue said that it might reverse out of the $3.8 billion acquisition of Spirit after a federal judge blocked the deal. The announcement comes just a week after JetBlue and Spirit said they would appeal that decision. Well, we're thrilled to announce that CoastTV has a brand new Facebook page. For the latest in news, exclusive content, and interactive discussions, make sure to visit and follow our new page. Just head over to facebook.com/CoastTVNBC or scan the QR code appearing on your screen. That way you can stay connected with us. Still ahead, combating the common cold, the truth behind the effectiveness of vitamin C. Stay with us on Coast TV News Midday.
Delmarva's Classic Rock, Big 107.7.
Take the DSN app with you wherever you go and never miss a game from your favorite local team. Whether you're on the road, stuck at the office, or out with friends and family, the DSN app notifies you when your team is on live, so you can watch the game as it happens or watch videos on demand. Keep up with local sports all from one app. From your mobile device to Fire Stick, Roku, and Apple TV, download the DSN app today. Driven by Preston Automotive Group.
It's Wheel Around the World. This week, we're celebrating Wheel everywhere. Mexico.
Germany. Wow. They're having so much fun.
I know. Pick up the $1 million win.
Monday at 7 on Coast TV.
The semifinals of Champions Wildcard.
9 champions will be whittled down to 3 finalists.
Who will take it all?
$100,000.
Up for grabs?
Spot in the upcoming Tournament of Champions.
Monday at 7:30 on Coast TV.
Solo Cup Saturday night. It's an alternative country party with me, Jared. Brought to you by Midshore Recyclers Incorporated. Saturdays at 7 on Coast Country, 103.9 and 106.3.
From inside Iran, from Israel, from Florida, from Lewiston, Maine. Part of our continued reporting. This is what a country at war looks like. Women, children. What is it like? Countless neighborhoods across the region that look just like this. Everybody good? Get took for all this damage to his
Weather shapes our lives. At Coast TV, our First Alert weather team is always at work.
We have a strong line to begin to press its way through.
Coverage that prioritizes you.
Make sure you are remaining weather aware.
The First Alert weather team. Your safety, our commitment.
All right, you've probably heard that taking vitamin C can prevent or relieve a common cold. So, is there any truth to it? Mandy Gaither separates fact from fiction and has more with a doctor on how to stay healthy this respiratory virus season.
When it comes to the common cold, it's a story that's passed through generations. Vitamin C can prevent or cure symptoms, but is it fact or fiction?
Vitamin C is not a silver bullet. It's not going to be magical and get you just over this cold.
Dr. Jesse Bracamonte with Mayo Clinic says that while there's no research proving vitamin C can stop you from getting or feeling sick, there are some studies which suggest it may help relieve symptoms sooner, but only by about 10%. Regardless, he says vitamin C is an important part of health.
It helps collagen formation. It helps tissues heal. It helps protein and muscle form and stay healthy. It helps your immune system work well. So that's what vitamin C does.
It's found in foods like citrus fruits, berries, peppers, tomatoes, and broccoli.
The average orange has about 50 milligrams of vitamin C. So an orange, a strawberry, some of that, just nature's way of getting vitamin C should be enough to sustain you.
If you want to get more vitamin C, Bracamonte says supplements may be helpful, but to see a doctor before taking them.
Too much of anything is not a good thing.
And if you're looking for relief from a cold, you may just need some patience.
I just tell people old-fashioned thyme, rest, chicken soup can also be the best medicine.
For Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
And the doctor says simple steps can also help your body stay healthy, including a healthy diet, staying active and hydrated, not smoking, and staying away from people who are sick.
All good advice indeed. A lot of clouds out there, but I found some more blue sky. Tidal Health Cam in Salisbury. Look at that. A little blue sky, but 44 and chilly and breezy. We're looking at chilly weather to end January, with February starting a bit warmer. No major storms on the horizon. A few showers are possible the rest of the week, and the weekend not looking too bad. I'll have the 10-day forecast after the break on CoastTV News midday.
JoJo's in Salisbury serves fresh, homemade food in an upscale, family-friendly atmosphere. Enjoy delicious crab dishes like our colossal lump crab cakes or our creamy crab dip served in a fresh baked bread bowl and the best cream of crab soup in town. Try the new Pineapple Blast or wind down with our wine selection, beer on tap, and other cocktails. Have an event? Reserve your private suite or banquet room today. JoJo's Family Restaurant, where family dines together and dinner tastes better.
Born in the stars, formed in the earth, shaped by designers around the world, and curated by Khalsa Jewelers in Lewis. Paul Chen, also known as Sundar Khalsa, is a meditation and yoga master as well as the owner of Khalsa Jewelers.
We at Khalsa Jewelers offer signature pieces that represents the beauty, the love, and also the celebration of our life. Find your piece in historic Lewis, Rehoboth Beach, Instagram, and Facebook.
When I decided to have my kitchen done, I knew I wanted it done professionally, and that's when I contacted Ellen. She took me to the Delmarva Design Center.
From the moment I bring a customer into Delmarva Design Center, the ideas start to flow. First thing we do is take a stroll around the showroom so we can look at all the different vignettes to get ideas of what they like and see what they react to.
For each of the different aspects that I wanted to change in my kitchen, there were experts here, and everyone was so helpful. They listened to what I had to say, and they had great ideas that helped me put together exactly what I wanted for my kitchen.
My goal is to have the customer enjoy their space as quickly as possible, and Delmarva Design Center helps me do that.
My kitchen is one of my favorite places now. It's something that I use every single day of my life. I'm elated with my experience at the Delmarva Design Center.
Delmarva Design Center. Great design starts with great inspiration. Selbyville, Delaware.
Coverage on the road, in your community, along the coast. The IG Burton First Alert Weather Jeep, live on the street, day or night. From breaking news to weather in your town. The IG Burton First Alert Weather Jeep, coverage you can count on.
Open 6 days a week with convenient hours. Call and schedule your appointment today.
Have fun and enjoy Delmarva's Coast with Petey the Peacock, Coast TV's feathered friend and sharing joy coast-wide. Know where he's going to be next and get his free coloring book at peteythepeacock.com. Brought to you by Tidal Health.
Well, part of an interstate was shut down after a trailer carrying zoo animals caught on fire in Grant County, Indiana, early Saturday morning. The Grant County Sheriff's Office shared these pictures on social media, and it shows the officers with the animals that included camels and zebras. Officials say the animals were from a circus in Fort Wayne, and all the animals were rescued safely. And get this, Bob, officers even gave them a snack of some hay.
Wow. You know, I would think that they would be chilly in that kind of weather in Indiana. I mean, aren't they usually on the Serengeti in the warmer weather? But looks like they were okay, just grazing and taking it as it comes. We're taking the clouds and chilly weather as it comes this afternoon. Lots of clouds, breezy and chilly, only into the mid-40s. We start to clear it out this evening, and temperatures fall pretty quickly through the 30s. We'll freeze tomorrow morning, 29, your Paul Davis 10-day forecast. Mid-40s Tuesday. Wednesday is looking cloudy, maybe a shower, 46. 51, we break into the 50s beginning February, and then maybe some showers on Groundhog Day, Friday. The weekend, I'm crossing my fingers for sunshine and temperatures in the lower 40s, and then cold and dry into early next week.
He's picking spring on Friday. We'll see. All right, thank you, Bob, and thanks for being here with us on Coast TV News Midday. For more news and local weather, download our Coast TV News app. Don't forget to join us later for Coast TV News at 5. Till then, have a great Monday, everybody.